Alright, here we are for round number 3. We're 2-0 with Elves, playing against Sarusta. This hand seems okay. Nothing amazing about it. I don't have blue mana for my Distant Melody. All I can do is cast my Elvish Vanguard on turn 2. I do have to decide if I'd rather cast my Elvish Vanguard or my Priest. Haven't quite decided yet. Depends what I draw a bit. I do have 2 draws before then. Okay, so my opponent is on burn again. So I don't think this is a particularly great matchup game 1, but I do think that we're probably favored in the sideboarded games, and our game 1 matchup isn't terrible. Thermal Alchemist is pretty brutal. That's definitely their best card against us. So I think I'm going to play... If I play the Priest, I'll be able to play this Huntmaster next turn. Get more of a clock down. My guess is, though, that he's going to ping us and kill this thing. No? Alright, there's our Distant Melody, so that was a good draw. So I'm going to play... I don't think I can play this island this turn, really. So if I go Elvish Vanguard, tap this for 2, play the Quirion Ranger, untap it for 3. So no matter what, I can't really cast the Distant Melody this turn anyway. There's no way I can play this Huntmaster really before I play my other stuff to get more tokens. So I'd rather play the Vanguard first, I guess. Let's go ahead and do that. So our opponent missed a land drop. Which could either be intentional or it could be unfortunate for them. Yeah, we're just like slightly short on mana and stuff. Just like 1 short. Our opponent has a pretty fast clock though. If they play a mountain and then a couple burn spells plus a fire blast, I think we'll be dead this turn. And I didn't draw a Well-Wisher, so I can't force them to target anything else really either. Alright, 1 ping. So unfortunately these just both died to 3 damage burn spells, and there was no way I could prevent that really. Which is pretty unfortunate for me. Yeah, so the double Thermal Alchemist is like almost unbeatable for our deck. That was a pretty bad draw. I think I'm going to play it to try to draw another elf though, before I cast this Distant Melody. Another Quirion Ranger is a good draw. Alright, we got a blue. Let's see if anything dies in response to this. Elf. Okay, I did not draw a Well-Wisher, but I can play a Timberwatch Elf and kind of go off here. So I'm going to play the Vanguard first. And since I have this other Quirion Ranger, that means I can really get a ton of mana this turn. I'll be able to play everything. Definitely be able to play everything. So let's go ahead and play this Visionary first. Hoping to draw a Well-Wisher, otherwise the Timberwatch Elf will have to be enough. Timberwatch Elf will definitely be lethal next turn, if we live 1 more turn, which I'm not very confident of since my opponent has all spells in hand. Although I'm a little surprised that he didn't kill some of our stuff. I'm going to make sure that I can untap this Priest before I go playing different things. Okay. If my opponent was going to kill my Priest in response, I was probably going to skip playing this Huntmaster. But there's no reason to skip it at this point. Yep. We are probably going to have lethal next turn, it would appear. So I'm hoping to draw a Well-Wisher, I guess. I don't have a Birchlow Ranger, so I can't Distant Melody, even if I draw one here. Double Timberwatch is pretty decent. Nothing amazing. It is going to make it harder for him to... I don't think he's going to be able to kill any elves to survive, so... It would have been possible my opponent could have survived there. Sure, I'll attack with both. My opponent forgot to ping me at the end of turn, and we win. So, not a great draw from our opponent. They got stuck on 2 lands. They didn't really have enough removal for us. So I gotta kind of do the similar plan as before, I think. Distant Melody was great there, so I don't know, maybe I shouldn't board it out. Problem is I'm boarding in so much stuff, so what do I all take out? So I want these things. I do have to decide on the Magnify, if I want that or not. It does speed up our clock a lot, and it's good against Electrickery. Yeah, I'm going to go with the same plan of taking out all the blue stuff. Let's do this. I like this plan. I do, again, like last time, I think I will bring this back in for... I think I will bring this stuff back in if we're on the play. But on the draw, it's just like... I just feel like all our guys are going to get killed too fast. Alright, so... Played 6 games now, and we've had 4 0-land hands. Get a mulligan myself. I'm going to keep this. Haven't been able to find one of my life gain creatures. Gonna put that on the bottom for sure. Gonna lead off with the Llanowar Elves. And if they want to kill it, that's fine with me. They can definitely Rift Bolt it if they want. Our opponent doesn't have many cards in hand, so if they're spending all their burn spells on my creatures, it's gonna be rough for them. Yep, looks like he killed it. Killed the Marauders, a lot of damage, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to go ahead and play this Priest, I think. It's a lot of upside if it lives. It's pretty unlikely that it will. Maybe I should just play the Visionary in that case. So I can't really do multiple things, like I can't play the Quarian Ranger and the Birchlow Ranger and another thing. I'm just going to play this Priest. It'll be a little annoying if they have Electrickery, since we didn't draw any defense for it, and all of our cards are really weak to it. But Rift Bolting someone's Llanowar Elf is not a play you really make if you have Electrickery, I don't think. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and play this. My opponent F6'd, which is an insane decision to make. Doesn't really matter which one I play first, I don't think. Alright, let's see what I draw here. Well-Wisher, that's pretty decent. Dece, as the kids say. I don't say that, but you know, some people might say that. Fortunately, I didn't notice that I forgot about the Rift Bolt. So the Rift Bolt's going to hit my Timberwatch. But to be honest, if they don't have an Electrickery here, they're done for. And even if they do... Wait, what? I don't have any cards in my hand. Why are you killing my mana guy? It makes no sense. This guy's going to gain me... Oh my gosh, opponent. Please, with the plays. Actually, I think I just have lethal because he didn't kill my Timberwatch. Alright, well, let's attack with all the guys except the Timberwatch. Is this lethal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if he has to block my Elvish Vanguard, otherwise he's dead. There's no real reason to attack with the Well-Wisher then. He's dead to just the Vanguard if he doesn't block it. And if he blocks it, I can only deal 3, 4, and then I can deal another 14. So I can only deal 18 here anyway. So there's no real... I would rather just gain an extra bunch of life. See what my opponent wants to do here. So, if my opponent hadn't Rift Bolted the wrong creature last turn, I wouldn't have lethal here, because I would probably not have this Timberwatch Elf, but I would still be gaining 6 life, yeah, so they didn't have a very good draw for Elves. These Keldon Marauders are really bad against us, and Rift Bolt's pretty slow. You really need mass removal to take out a bunch of Elves, or like a number of Searing Blazes is what they needed. So, another good win against Burn. Simple match. So, let's move on to round number 4.